What's going on, everybody? I'm back. So I would say this is a 2 week mark, just about a 2 week mark. Um, the tank appears to be fully, I hope it's fully cycled. Everything's dropped down, the ammonia nitrite and nitrate, and just finally did another test. This has been sitting there. I don't know if you can see that, the light, but it's pretty much on the yellow mark. And I've had this sitting for about 5-8 minutes now. I have no more nitrate in here, so hopefully it's, either the whole biological filtration is set up pretty decent now, or the Chato's actually taking care of a lot of that. And considering I used dry rock in other videos, I kept saying live rock, but this was absolutely dry rock. And I am very strong believer in Biospira, or dropping one of those bottles of bacteria in here when you first start out. It just makes it so much easier. I'm guessing I'd be sitting here, rather than 2 weeks, probably 2 months before this thing would cycle. Other than that, as you can see, I got coral because it was the holiday and Black Friday sales were everywhere and I couldn't resist, so I ended up buying a few of those. If you can't tell, I'm impatient. I said it'd be like a few months before I put coral in here, but after I kept taking measurements and things seemed to be going so well, and it was Black Friday and wouldn't really get that chance again for a whole year, so I just ended up and splurged a little bit. My favorite torch coral, green torch corals, a Galaxia coral, some mushrooms and other encrusting corals. Gotta be careful from this Galaxia coral. I haven't seen any tentacles come out yet, but it's a nice green, gold, and purple, so when that thing gets bigger, I'm sure the colors will come out more. The one thing I want to talk about today, I guess, is well, first of all, I'll let you know in the updated videos I got coming on, the Chato reactor is gonna have new lights on it. I found a good solution. Rather than putting strip lights around the Chato reaction and causing heat issues and just thermally bursting the reactor, so I'm gonna probably shoot, hopefully the light comes in tomorrow, and I'm gonna shoot another video on that. And explain the two lights that I actually had another grow light that I was using, one a little bit less powerful, and the results of that I'll explain tomorrow. And I actually have two different nano skimmers, because one I ordered and it's just taken, I was thinking it was going to take 2 months to ship, and I ended up on Black Friday, ended up getting this nano eShop skimmer. It's okay, but I'm waiting for the other one till I do a full kind of like review for you guys on this other nano skimmer that I haven't really seen anybody. There's probably one video out there with that nano skimmer that I have coming in, so it's not really known very well. And those are coming in the next 2 videos here soon, hopefully, by the end of the week or next week. But today I was going to talk about this Jebao circulation pump. Very good pumps, considering, probably an alternative would be the I forgot, you know what I'm talking about, the one with the wire on the outside that costs like a couple $100 because you have the wire on the outside, which is whatever. And this thing right here is about 50 bucks. This is a JW4, and oddly, this is like the smallest one. Let me zoom in there. The smallest one I can get. And I even had it in the last tank, if you saw it in there. These things are super strong, and even on the lowest setting, I had it blowing a lot of sand across from the other end. No matter where I set it, a fast pulse or a slow pulse, it was just going nuts. And I just wanted to talk about the solution that I came up for that, which is pretty simple. And let me see if I can get over here and show you. But basically what I did is cut the let me see if you can kind of see that, hopefully. Oh, there it goes. but that impeller was about 20% larger. And it absolutely, after this modification, I mean, it's not really complicated. I cut it down, which I actually, let me show you here. I used a file, basically. Just a small file. And what you do is take the pump out, open it up, power it on. Really, you know, you do this at your own risk, but really I don't think much of anything is going to happen if you do this real quick and file it down. But you basically turn it on and you get that thing on just the way it is, and you take the file and just start rubbing it on there while it's spinning. And basically what you're doing is you're filing down that propeller and shrinking it, just so you can shrink the flow, because I mean this thing is stupid strong. Even if I turn on the highest setting after I cut it down, it's gonna blow sand everywhere and everything. I mean these things are ridiculously strong. At least the RW4 is for these nano tanks. Good trick to do, and because you're basically filing it on its rotation, you're basically at the same time balancing it. So it's not really, it's not off balance. It doesn't make any noise. I haven't ruined it whatsoever. You probably couldn't even tell I did it. But that's one thing. Other than that, everything's doing pretty well. Got some also hermit crabs and snails in here going. Little clownfish, she's doing okay hiding now, but she's been swimming around all over the place lately, eating good too now. A lot better than the beginning than last week. Yep, but that's about it. So a few more days, or actually maybe tomorrow I should have those new lights in, and I'll do another video of this of the Chaeto reactor. So stay tuned, subscribe, comment, all that YouTube stuff. Talk to you later.